In this video, Juna from Detour Shirts and I are leveling up real designs from real sellers. You send in a design, I redesign it, Juna redesigns it, and you end up with two brand new finished designs that you can actually sell on print on demand. Today, we're tackling two big pain points: not finding the right font that fits and spending way too long tweaking. Knowing what you want in your head, but the design never really gets there. We'll kick things off using Kittl's templates to move along fast, then use Kittl's built-in AI tools so we're not jumping all over the place back and forth between apps. And in the second one, I'll show you how to use Kittl's text distort features to let you make the text fit the design quickly instead of fighting with it. Sit back and watch two pro graphic designers and full-time POD sellers take the same starting point and turn your designs into two very different sellable designs. If you want your designs leveled up next, scan the QR code on the screen here or email me at the address in the top comment. We obviously can't get to everyone's here, but we also do these design level ups every other week inside my Inner Circle membership. So let's get into it.
So this is the design we've decided to do today. Member submitted. Thank you, Lee, for having the courage to submit your design. We are definitely going to go to town on this and see what we can do. And you're going to end up with two brand new designs in the same.
Yeah, and then submit them. The hope is, right, we give it to them, they upload it themselves, and hopefully they get some sales from what we did, and learn as well, like how we think and what we think would make a sale. All right, here we go. 25 on the clock. Are you ready for this?
I am.
Okay, here we go. Start. I'm gonna go to templates.
And no rules here. So if you sort of want to change some of the text a little bit, that's also
absolutely, yeah. I think that could help sell it. I'm looking up weed, not the hot weed. I was thinking I survive, now I flourish, like you know how weeds survive, but of course the word weed has its connotation. So
yes,
it gave me the wrong kind of weed.
I also like the idea of like using wildflowers kind of grow.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Wildflowers, because I was thinking flourish, flower. That's kind of what I was thinking. After surviving, what has survived and now flourishes? That's interesting.
See if there was context here. This shirt is for the woman who survived what nearly broke her.
Oh, okay, that's a good one. Yeah.
Copy and paste that into our Kittl so we.
Oh, I got some good. There it is.
Make you text color white so we can see it. So I'm not seeing anything I love here.
I'm seeing some good. Oh, this is a good one. Thanks for the idea of wildflowers, man.
I'm probably going to create. Let's go with style. I want to see wildflowers.
I want wildflowers on black though. Like, oh, this is a cool font. I think fonts can help a lot too.
Yep.
Kittl has a bunch of them. What did I do? No, I didn't want to mock up. I actually typed in the word flourish, and I got some really good templates on here. So
on here. Oh yeah, that's literally what I was looking for. That green kind of thing. That's great.
That's just a placeholder. I'm just the way I think is I like to get a whole bunch of ideas out. Like you're saying, I'm putting it all out over here, and then I kind of feel like what's speaking to me. Can that work for a t-shirt, or is it something I think people would want to buy, kind of thing? So Kittl's got a lot of cool stuff, man. At some point, I'm gonna have to stop picking designs and pick one to go with.
I'm also going to go with a semicolon here because there was a resurgence of the semicolon, people getting tattoos of it, meaning to be continued, right? You did.
Oh, that's great.
And it also makes sense grammatically. I survived.
Yeah.
Now. So let's see if we can find a font that works with all of this now. I really like this font, but maybe I'll just have to do that separately.
All right, I think I got enough ideas. Let's see. I'm going to try and do it on black. Just to change it up a bit.
I'm going to stay on a light color here.
What would make the best font? There's a lot of cool ones out there. The thing I have with a problem with some of these fonts is the I can be too, like the capital letter I sometimes is too fancy and it doesn't look like an I. So the nice thing is Kittl has a ton of cool fonts, which good and bad because you might spend a lot of time just trying to pick the right font. But
yeah,
it's good. It's good that they have them.
I like that there's a ton to pick from, and I also like to kind of sort, how by design style. So you just click on the font, and then you can, you go.
That's true. So cool. I would say I'm gonna put it out there. I think Kittl, as far as the apps that have fonts in them, like Canva and some other ones, I think Kittl has probably the best fonts out there.
Yeah, I agree for sure.
Without having to buy a whole batch of nice fonts, you have it all built into Kittl. So, yay, Kittl, thank you.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So I'm doing these separately because I didn't like the way it landed on the design here. I felt like it should be a little lower than what you see here. So
Yeah,
I'm bringing this guy like this, right? So the comma part could be a little lower.
I'm going to make sure that this is centered here. Centered. Playing around with some things. I think I have an initial idea here, but I always like to be like, okay, that's my first idea.
Yeah.
Let me try it. Let's see if I can make that idea even better.
We're gonna go all lowercase for that. I feel like it just looks more fun.
This is fun, man.
It's always fun to design something that is completely left field for me,
Yeah.
something I can normally do.
Yeah, I have not done a wildflower. I've never seen this phrase. Might be super popular.
Arch. No, I don't like that. So circle, tighten you up. The font size 182, 185, a little bit bigger. Bear you down, curve you a bit to match. What font do I want to use for flourish here? Something a little more playful, but not too cartoon.
I'm playing around with the word flourish. You know that's like in design, that could be like if you type flourish into ornaments, you get all these like flourishes.
Yep.
Yeah.
We just did the exact same thing with our
That thing. I think that's the official sign for it. But yeah, so I'm trying to see like, can I add flourishes to my flourish design? That's kind of a interesting thought if I can. And Kittl has a ton of flourishes too.
I think I've looked at flourishes specifically, but I've seen a ton of like just different ornaments.
I kind of like that one that I picked. I was trying to look for another one, but to play on flourish and flourish.
Shrink you a bit because I want this curved, but I don't want it. Yeah, that's better. So now I gotta pick. How are we doing for time, by the way?
We got 7 minutes left.
Similar enough that it looks like it could just be a fancy version of this font. So this is gonna work for me.
Nice, nice. I love it when that works. Gosh, I'm not feeling the flourish on the bottom that I did. Oh, what if I flip it?
I have to send this to back so that's actually let me block. So now I should be able to grab what I need here.
You're trying out some different things on the bottom here, different fonts. No, I think I actually like just the regular flourishes.
I hope we still have you guys paying attention here.
Yeah.
We
Sorry.
get right into it and get pretty quiet.
Woo. Yeah, I'm trying to talk as I'm going, but what I'm doing right now, it's tough because we usually, when we do it ourselves, I don't know about you, but I'm probably listening to music or like I'm not talking to people. It's a fun process, but yeah. Plus, we're like, that's how much we're really want to get this right.
Yep.
It's not a competition, but it's a competition.
True saying. Like we always, a friendly competition, right? You always
Yeah,
want
it's friendly.
It's awesome.
Like we want to do our best, but we also like want to keep it like I think there's a balance, right? Like I think we want to make sure that it's something that people actually want to buy, but we also don't want to keep going and never hit a point where it's like I'll never get something out because I'm thinking about it too much. Like,
or
is this the right? Yeah, or taking too long, or like, am I using the right font? Let me try 50 different fonts, or let me try like. At some point, you got to be like, okay, this is good enough, I think, to get it out. So now that we have the pen tool, I can just make straight line, boom.
Yeah, pen tool's great. I love that. It's just a part of my workflow now. It's always been that for me in other programs, so it's nice that they added that in here, being able to just kind of manipulate.
I can literally just draw a line if I want to. Oh, where'd you go, dude? Oh, I think I got an idea. Right. Oh, gotta be white.
Bring to front. Make you much smaller just so we hide that little stem because we don't want to see this little guy here hanging out. You and you need to come to front. There we go. I want to cover this dot here and then
I spent like 5 minutes on making this line and I'm like, nah, I don't like it. Oh, there it is. Whoop. That's our time.
Okay, well I gotta get these layers right here.
Yeah.
It's not my fault.
The time is just like we're wrapping up. Hey, did you get a sale?
Yeah.
Nice. I don't know if that came through.
So where is the flourish unlock? There we go. That's probably why. I'm going to rotate this, flip horizontal slightly, just so we cover some of this. This guy needs to go to back.
The hope is when whoever this one is, they can see that there are so many other options too. So like we went one way, but there's lots of ways to
For
do
sure.
this.
I think something subtle like that would be nice. Or maybe you bring to front. That might be too much. I don't need you there. Nice and subtle. Let's make this. Maybe we make you. Where's the color here?
I'm trying out another template, see how I can make this work.
I am finally done.
Nice, dude. You win.
G to group that. So this is completely different from what we had there. Yours looks great. Believe in the process, enjoy the journey. I like that.
I didn't come up with that. That was in the template that I saw. I don't like this one, but I'm working on this other one here. I think it turned out pretty good.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, well they might get 3 designs, which is cool.
Yeah, why not?
I think this works too. So we'll download our PNGs after, and then I'll get these over to you. So I went with the semicolon there. I just feel like it makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Particular thing, and then I went with the colors of the flowers, right? Just subtle, two-tone.
Really cool. Whoa. Was that already clip art, or did you have to AI? It was in a
It
template?
was in this template all
Oh, but
day
then you moved it around.
together, and then I
Nice.
ungrouped it all and took it piece by piece, and then so like
Wow.
all these little guys here are all individual pieces or whatever.
Wow. That was fun to play around.
Not covering too much of the word, so you can still read it and you can still make sense.
Yeah. That's really different. I like how, like, when people scroll through, they'll definitely have to stop and like that's a good point that you did. Like, people would have to stop and be like, "What? Oh yeah." So they take a second look, right?
Yep.
Really cool.
Good one.
Oh, I like that color. Oh, that's a good one.
Something like a coral or
Yeah.
look good too.
Yep.
Also, those like champagne or off-white colors would look cool too, like a slight rose.
Absolutely.
If you need to, you can always, it's a vector here, so you can always change the, in Kittl here or whatever. I'll give you the PNG. I'll also give you the link to this file so you can use it in here and edit it how you like. And I really like this one too. 2 completely different ones, right? Based on this guy here.
Yeah. See, we can always make something a little bit. The reason I did mine, like, I like that they did this, but I think I was going for 2 things. Well, 3 things. So my idea was I wanted to try it on black, because I think a lot of people do black, but I think black probably sells a lot more. I wanted to add a graphic. We both did, because this one had like maybe a star, but I think the word flourish kind of lends itself to, like you said in the beginning, wildflowers and stuff. And then I wanted to make it a kind of a more of a tall rectangle instead of the long rectangle that they had here. So hopefully trying to do a little bit different. So
similar train of thought, but totally different execution. So yeah, really cool. I like how this is going.
Round 1. Yeah, we did it. Hopefully this helps. We'll give it to you, and hopefully it matches and if you get some sales out of it, that'll be awesome. So.
Yeah, I hope so. Let us know too.
Now, if you want to save a bunch of time and try Kittl for 25% off your first month, scan here or hit the link in the top comment and use my coupon code JSWAYYT.
So next on the list here is this one. So it says, say hello to my Fiddle friend.
Good one.
I like the phrase, but the graphic doesn't do it for me. It's aimed at folk and bluegrass music fans. So this
Oh,
fun one. So I've pasted his message in here, and this is the design here. I'll zoom in so you guys can get a peek. It's kind of it's a low res picture, but you get the idea here.
okay.
Say hello to my fiddle friend.
I'm glad that they put who's it's for, because that makes a big difference. Folk and bluegrass music fans. Okay.
It told us who their ideal customer is, which is great. That helps a lot.
That's smart. Yeah, that's really smart, instead of just doing a random thing.
I need to see what the so it was Tony Montana, right?
Mm-hmm. Scarface, I believe.
Yep.
He has like a gun and he's standing in that's it. That's the classic.
I think I'm gonna go AI and try to mimic some of this.
That's a good idea, because that's kind of the reference, right? We're trying to.
I don't understand the monkey part though, so I'm trying to rationalize that. So maybe we.
Yeah, why is it a monkey? That's a good point, because it's aimed at a folk and bluegrass, but there's no reference. Hello to my fiddle friend doesn't mean that you need a monkey.
Right.
Maybe he was just trying to incorporate an animal.
But also, this Red Rings reminds me of a horror movie or something.
Yeah, maybe it's something we're missing. Fiddles, yes. At least I don't think so. I don't know. I'm not into folk and bluegrass music. Is there some kind of connection with monkeys?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I'm going to say no. Maybe monkeys felt gangster to him or something when he did this. Or maybe it was made for Year of the Monkey. No, that can't be it. I'm stretching.
I'm just thinking that too, but I don't think it is, right?
All right. We got enough information. Should we start the timer? All right, here we go. 25 minutes and start. Let's do this. I'm going to see if there's any templates with fiddles. Kittl. There might be. No, there's one template with the word fiddle. Yeah, I think we're going to have to do AI for this. We'll see if there's any graphics for fiddle. But no, it's a woman playing a fiddle. It's kind of cool. It's the only one. Okay, and then graphics, fiddle.
So you checked, and there's only
There's only one template, t-shirt template with the word fiddle as the thing, and it's right here. You can see it.
Yeah, okay.
Lots of graphics for fiddle. Maybe fiddler. Maybe that's what I need to. No, nothing for fiddler. Yeah, AI is gonna be our best shot.
Yeah.
Or bluegrass, folk. Maybe folk. We got folk t-shirt though. Folk. We got more like cowboy stuff, not like folk music, not the kind of bluegrass kind of folk music. I might have to do some research. What do folk and bluegrass music t-shirts look like? Because that's kind of out of my niche, my genres. Folk and bluegrass. Yeah, don't be afraid to go searching on the internet for ideas. When I did a folk and bluegrass fiddle t-shirt, that t-shirt came up on Etsy. So
Chat GPT to try two here, and I've said a man in jeans and suspenders, because that's what I picture when I think of bluegrass, right?
Oh, smart. Yeah.
Holding a fiddle as if it was a sawed-off shotgun. So I'm trying to mimic this design here.
Oh, that's so smart. That's very smart.
See if I can get him holding it down low, because it'll be funny and gangster.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Great.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Those are great.
Yeah.
And it's up by the chin, which kind of works, right? So
yeah.
I like this a lot. I don't know which hat I like. I think I like the flat cap better. Yeah. That feels a little more, and it's also doesn't look too bold. So let's remix you now. Remix image. So as long as you have the image highlighted, you'll be able to remix it. And so, for example, if I don't have it highlighted and I come down here, I don't have, it'll say select an image on the canvas, right? Or upload an image. So I'm just going to do this.
I'm trying to look for a specific style. There's a bunch. I like that Kittl has a ton of different styles to choose from. So I'm trying to pick the right style with the graphic.
We're going to get loud with this one. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. Gosh, which one do I want?
I think there's 6 strings on the fiddle. Oh, no, there's only 4. Okay, perfect. So it nailed that. That's good. I was worried about
French, yeah, let's do it. What is this? 2 ideas? Let's go 4. I'm also using AI, but I did create a graphic of an old school 70s gangster playing a fiddle. So I don't have the same exact with the suspenders and everything. I think it will be different.
Cool. Have you gotten your generations yet?
No, we're still thinking.
All right. So
I'm a little behind.
Let's see what this looks like if I vectorize. Background white, so it should keep the black outline on it, and then it should be easy for me to delete. And then I will also just do a duplicate here and see what happens if I can vectorize it. I'll let these generate first.
All right. I think this will.
Well, it's turned out great. Let's see what this does. It's working hard here. Okay, so that's kind of cool. Don't think I'm going to vectorize it though, because it lost a little too much detail. So I'm just going to remove background on this guy. Pretty much the same thing here. Delete you. This is going to look fun. Of course, we got to... How are we doing for time, sir?
Oh, man. Let's see. 16 minutes left. All right. It gave me a design, but it's not exactly... I wrote the right wrong prompt. So it gave me a gangster, but a different kind of gangster. So I'm trying to look for... Oh, this is better.
This looks like it's going to be fun. I've used this in a few different styles for some designs I'm doing for our t-shirt shop on the beach that we're opening.
Oh, nice.
And I'm going to reduce the spacing a bit. I think this is going to be fun.
I'm going to do this on black too. Let's see what happens. I'm going to figure out like the right font.
These nice and big here. So let's go with you just like this. This guy, we're going to take these over here, make them white. Where's the color?
How much time we got? 13 minutes. I'm going to vectorize it, see what happens.
Distort is nice because now you can just do whatever you want with it. Hello. I'm trying to make it.
So I converted mine to a vector so that I can add a border to it so that it looks good on a black.
I set my illustration on a white background so that it gave it a bit of a black outline. Sometimes that works for me too.
Oh, nice. Tricks, man. Tricks of the trade. Trying kind of look for a gangster font, but I don't know if this is gangster enough. Or well, not gangster. It should be folk and bluegrass font, I guess. So try that.
I've just made mine look kind of gangster because he's holding it like a gun, right?
Oh yeah, yours matches. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. That kind of is bluegrass folky too, though.
Yeah,
I think.
definitely. But just making it look like he's shooting instead of. I think this is going to work out well.
Play around with some fonts here.
Thing used to have an icon in this bar here, which it's not there anymore, which kind of sucks because it was so much easier to just click this little. They had a little icon there that I could
do it. Oh yeah, I would.
Instead of now, I have to.
Oh man.
So yeah,
bring it back, y'all. Bring it back.
Bring it back, Kittl, if you're listening. And I just used it a couple of days ago, so I know it exists.
I'm trying to find like a good, maybe variable, decorative, monospace, black letter, vintage. I like a font, but sometimes if it's hard to read, then.
How are we looking at for time here?
Yes. 6 minutes, y'all.
Now I need this. I think this is going to look great on a black shirt. So let's make all the, third one.
I just need a better font. See what we got. Option. I'm going to do a box here. Right, use as mask. There we go. Still don't like my, wait, what you got? Oh, wow. Wow.
It's great to me.
What a difference. That is, dude, you got this one.
I don't even think I would. Normally I like to distress this stuff, but maybe, I don't know if I would. I think the font is fun. It's still kind of like gangster in a way, but it's also fun. It's not too over the top.
Yeah, you got this one, man.
Just enough of an outline to kind of, actually, now I got to double check, right? So let's go with our artboard here. I got a couple minutes, I think.
Yeah, we got 3 minutes. Still looking for a good font here. I really love yours. It's so different. Like, you don't see stuff like that. It's so cool.
Yeah, you don't at all. And that's why I love playing with text. And
yeah.
So now I can just go magic eraser here. And let's just get rid of the part that was sticking through. So that looks all good. Outline width and these metrics here, if you got Kittl. So the offset is 8, the angle -104, and the outline width 59, so that it's consistent for every single piece. But if we're only going to download this as a PNG and then delete the black, you'll have the shirt showing through anyway, so you don't necessarily need to do that on all of them. 27
seconds. Oh, that's fine. Around time. There we go. That's time. But of course, we can do whatever. Where are you? Dude, that is amazing. AI just really helped out on that one, huh?
Yep.
Wow. I think that's a good lesson because sometimes we think AI art is like a certain style, but AI art can do whatever. And this is a good testament to be like, look what AI art did here.
Yeah. Let's bring to front and then leave it at that.
Very cool.
So much fun.
Very cool. Is that a specific font and then you had to like manipulate it?
Yeah, so this font is on group. I forget the name of the font.
You did each letter a little bit different?
The letters are not different. I just tweaked. And then I just came down here to hit distort. And
then that's right. And then you distorted each one, each word.
Yep.
Wow. See, that's a master class right there of how to doing stuff like that instead of just straight, like definitely makes it stand out, right? Because most people don't take the time to do stuff like that to make it, and it just makes it look just a little bit more than everything else, right?
Scroll stopping, right? This to me is something that'll make you stop your scroll and be like, "Holy crap, that's awesome!" Right? So this is awesome too. Say hello to my fiddle friend. I like it. The gangsters, the 20s gangster vibe there.
I went for the gangster vibe.
Nice. That's great. That's awesome. Congrats to Brian here for submitting and having the guts to have this done on YouTube, man. It takes a lot of, courage to put yourself out there like this. But because you have done that, you've now got not only one, but two completely new designs. One of them is going to sell for sure.
This was fun. So fun.
Going to leave an email address in the top comment if you want to get your design redesigned by Juna and myself on YouTube. Definitely hit us up with even a screenshot or a mock-up just like what Brian submitted today. And for those of you who didn't know, Juna is actually joining me inside my Inner Circle membership, and we're going to be doing these like on a regular basis for our members exclusively as well. So thanks again, Juna. Always a lot of fun. We will see you guys next time.
See ya.